In a bustling city there lived a young boy named Ravi. Every day he wandered through the crowded streets, weaving his way through the throngs of people, hoping to find something to eat. Ravi's clothes were old and torn, a testament to the hardships he faced daily. He often roamed the streets, his stomach rumbling with hunger. The pangs of hunger were a constant companion, gnawing at him day and night.
I'm so hungry. I wish I could have just one meal.
One day, the delicious aroma of dosas filled the air, wafting through the streets and reaching Ravi's nose. The enticing smell led Ravi to a small dosa stall where he stood, mesmerized by the sight of the sizzling dosas. The dosa seller, a kind-hearted man named Ramu, noticed the hungry look in Ravi's eyes. He could see the boy's longing and desperation.
Hey there, you look hungry. Here, have this dosa. It's on the house.
Ramu quickly prepared a hot, crispy dosa, the aroma intensifying as it cooked on the hot griddle. He served it to the boy with a generous amount of chutney, hoping to bring a smile to Ravi's face. Ravi ate the dosa with great relish, savoring every bite. It was the best meal he had had in a long time.
Wow, this is so good. I wish I could have more.
When Ramu's back was turned, Ravi saw his chance. His eyes darted around, making sure no one was watching. He slipped away without paying, disappearing into the crowded streets, his heart pounding with a mix of guilt and relief. Days turned into weeks, and Ravi became a regular visitor to Ramu's dosa stall. Every day, he would arrive at the stall, eat his fill, and disappear before Ramu could ask for payment. At first, Ramu didn't mind offering a free dosa to a hungry child, but as days passed, he began to notice the pattern.
This boy keeps coming back and never pays. Something's not right here.
Ramu realized that the boy was taking advantage of his generosity. He felt a pang of sadness mixed with anger. Determined to uncover the truth, Ramu decided to follow the boy the next time he visited the stall. The following day, Ravi arrived at the dosa stall as usual. The aroma of freshly made dosas filled the air, and the bustling crowd was a familiar sight. He ate his dosa quickly and, as always, tried to slip away unnoticed. His movements were swift, almost as if he was in a hurry to be somewhere else. However, this time Ramu was ready. He had been observing Ravi for a while and sensed that something was off. He pretended to be busy while keeping a close eye on Ravi. His curiosity had gotten the better of him, and he was determined to find out what Ravi was up to.
Let's see where you go, young man, Ramu thought to himself, his eyes narrowing with suspicion.
As Ravi walked away, Ramu discreetly followed him, maintaining a safe distance. He was careful not to be seen, blending in with the crowd. To Ramu's surprise, Ravi ducked behind a large banyan tree. The tree's thick branches and dense foliage provided the perfect cover. He emerged a few minutes later, but something was different. Ramu squinted, trying to make sense of what he was seeing. Ravi had changed his clothes. The transformation was startling.
What? He's changed into tattered clothes, looking like a beggar. Ramu's mind raced with questions.
Ramu was stunned by the revelation, his heart pounding in his chest. Realizing there was more to Ravi's story than he initially thought, he knew he had to dig deeper to uncover the truth. Intrigued, Ramu continued to follow Ravi. Ravi reached a busy traffic signal and began begging for money, holding out his hand to passing vehicles. Ramu watched in disbelief, his heart filled with a mix of emotions.
Dear God, please bless the kind dosa seller near the banyan tree. Please grant him more customers so that he continues to make delicious dosas. That way, I can eat one every day.
As evening approached, Ravi made his way to a nearby temple. He joined the devotees and closed his eyes in prayer. Ramu, curious, stood near the temple entrance and overheard Ravi's prayer. Ramu was stunned. He stood there, frozen, unable to comprehend the unexpected turn of events. He had expected anger or resentment from the boy, but instead he heard a heartfelt prayer, a prayer for his well-being. The boy's words were filled with genuine concern and kindness, something Ramu had not anticipated. A wave of guilt washed over Ramu. He had misjudged the boy, assuming the worst without understanding his true intentions. He realized that Ravi's intentions were not malicious. The boy was not trying to take advantage of him, he was simply in need. The boy was simply hungry and had found a way to satisfy his hunger. It was a basic human need, and Ravi had done what he could to fulfill it.
Touched by Ravi's prayer, I decided to continue feeding him. It was a small act of kindness, but it felt like the right thing to do. To my surprise, within a few weeks, my dosa stall saw a surge in customers. Word had spread about the kind vendor who fed the hungry boy. People lined up, eager to taste my delicious dosas. The stall became a popular spot, bustling with activity and laughter. I couldn't help but smile, remembering Ravi's prayer. It was a simple prayer, but it had a profound impact on my life. Maybe, just maybe, prayers did work in mysterious ways. The kindness I showed Ravi had come back to me in the form of prosperity. From that day on, I made sure that Ravi never went hungry, offering him a dosa and a warm smile every day. It was a small gesture, but it made a big difference in both our lives.